And if I got any train fans out there, not the band, but the actual, I guess, automobile, you are in luck because TrainTastic is an interactive model railroad museum. It's a mouthful, but it's a lot of fun. It's in Gulfport, and it's the world's largest, most scenic, and interactive railroad museum they have. So today we're welcoming Wendy Rippee to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Wendy.
Hi, how are you, Rebecca?
I'm doing good. The TrainTastic Interactive Model Railroad Museum. Man, that is a lot to put on a business card, and it packs a big punch. But you guys have a lot there. So tell us about TrainTastic.
So we started out at a smaller facility, what's now across the street, and we just opened up on June 17th, and we are a 50,000 square foot facility. And while the model trains is why people initially come, there's so much more than that. We have some amazing layouts of all different scales. We have one really large layout that is that has a lot of landmarks, over 50 landmarks of the Gulf Coast here. So, and it's interactive. It's really cool. You press buttons like, for example, the aquarium's on there, and you press a button and a dolphin will jump. So it's really neat. And then outside of just having the layouts, we also have a STEM lab. So we're all about education here. We have summer camps. Actually, we have one next week and the following week, and we still have room. So if anybody wants to get into summer camp, give us a call because we'd love to have your child come to summer camp. We also have a large climber that includes slides, so hours of fun of climbing and sliding, and an indoor riding train for toddlers, and then outdoor riding train for all ages, 2 different outdoor riding trains.
Wow, this is TrainTastic, Wendy.
It is. It's really great. It's really, really great. We're so excited.
Well, you must have had an inkling that people were interested in this to sort of make the jump from your smaller location to 55,000 square feet. That's quite an improvement in terms of space. What were you sort of finding that was missing in this sort of area? I mean, because it sounds like it's educational, but it's also like a museum, but then it's also like entertainment. It feels like kind of all kind of things in one. Was that how you kind of describe it?
It is. And, as a parent myself, I think that we're always looking for things to do with our kids. And we have some wonderful places to take our children here on the Gulf Coast. But, to have another one is really great. And I think that we all kind of work together with the surrounding other attractions that you can come here, especially for visitors out of town, and you can do lots of things. And visiting us should definitely be on your list because it is such a wonderful place. And I love the education aspect because the concept really is you come and play, even adults. We say we're from ages 0 to 100. There's something to do. And you come and you play, but you're also learning, and you don't even realize that you're learning because it's just so much fun. So we're really excited about this being a part of the community, and we have a lot of community support, and people are really loving it. We're getting some amazing feedback. We're busier than we thought we were even going to be, and it's wonderful.
Well, busy is a good thing, right, Wendy? I mean, you want to make sure
it's so big that it doesn't feel busy. Because I've had a couple people reach out to me and say, "I'm going to wait to come until you're not so new," and I'm like, "You're not going to be waiting in line. It's a pretty quick process to come in and get your tickets, and it's affordable. We have family memberships too, so it becomes even more affordable if you're local." So definitely something to check out.
What are y'all's hours of operation if folks are making their trips to the Mississippi Gulf Coast for the summer, and maybe they want to add this to their list of things to do?
Yes. So we're open 7 days a week, and it's Monday through Saturday is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., and then after Labor Day, we're going to be closed on Mondays, but only up until Memorial Day. So we'll only be closed, throughout the winter on Mondays, but we'll still have different programs and things going on. We'll be here on Monday, but it'll be more for field trips and things like that.
Where are y'all located? I think it's Gulfport, but where, like a landmark, would someone know? And you say that's where TrainTastic is near.
Yes, so we're not too far from the Gulfport Airport. We're off of Pass Road and Hughes Avenue, and it's 615 Pass Road.
So easy to add to your beach destination, or if you're just going down for a little
Yep.
staycation or something like that.
Yeah, we're
What's
just
sort
a
of the
couple blocks
average?
from the beach, and we're really close to the aquarium as well.
What's sort of the average time, Wendy, that families spend in there? I mean, some museums you go in and you're like, an hour, maybe 2 hours, or is this somewhere where you might really could kill a rainy afternoon, or you may want to make
Definitely.
sure you have more than an hour's time to see everything?
I would say more than an hour. I would say 3 to 4.
Wow, that's a big
Depending
place.
on the age of your children as well, because I know my youngest doesn't want to leave the play area for hours. He'd stay all day. So it just depends. It kind of depends on your audience. But I think that if you're going to do absolutely everything, and you actually can't see it all in one day, really, because our layouts are so intricate. There's so many little things to see that you're going to want to come back, because there's and we're ever changing too, so we're adding things, and it's something that you're going to want to do regularly. My son, I have a 9-year-old son, and he asks to come to work with me every day. So
Oh, that's sweet. That's cool. Mommy gets the cool job, at least
yes.
for a little while. Hey, it definitely sounds like a whole lot of fun to sort of work there. But I do know there's like this entire underground, I guess, world of model trains that, folks are just really interested in, or maybe they have, in their home. I know there's a whole conductor sort of thing that you have to be official to be able to run it and all of that kind of stuff. Is that part of like the museum part? Or there, if someone's a collector or a novice, or not a novice, but just sort of interested in model trains, is there an area for maybe the more wise in years train lover?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. We actually have a train club, and they're all volunteers, and they really keep the trains running. And just a really amazing group of people who love trains, and we're always getting donations, and they kind of handle all of that, and they work all of the layouts. It's their creations, it's their art, really, and it's so amazing that they volunteer their time to do this and share it with the community. And anybody is actually welcome to come be a part of that. They take new members, and it's a really amazing community that they have.
If you've never seen the model trains, I mean, you guys, and I would assume you too, I mean, they get down to the detail of the scenery. I mean, if it's after the Mississippi Gulf Coast, there's probably landmarks you would notice or recognize sort of the route. It's really something impressive that, you can't really explain until you see it, which I'm sure you feel that way, Wendy.
Oh, absolutely. Before, I've actually only been a part of TrainTastic since March, and I didn't, I came into it a little bit reluctantly, and I have this new love and appreciation for trains and for model railroading. It's truly a beautiful art form, and people really take a lot of pride in it. And when you come in and you look closely, we even have some video footage of that we've gotten with a GoPro, and it looks real. And we have some scenes that are snow, and we have tons of Legos. I didn't even mention Legos, but we have a very large Lego collection, and they it's so meticulous. These little pieces they put together. We have a huge Eiffel Tower made of Legos, and so many different cool things. And I really have a new love and appreciation for this whole. It really is kind of a culture.
And if someone's listening for the summer camps, Wendy, we have plenty of people and families on the Mississippi Gulf Coast that may be like, I need somewhere for my kids to go here in July.
Yes.
What's the age groups for that?
So in the morning, we have a morning session, and it's Monday through Friday for the next 2 weeks, starting this coming Monday. And the morning session is Rising Kindergarten through Rising Second Grade. And then our afternoon session, which is at 1 p.m. to 4, is Rising Third Grade through Rising Fifth Grade. And we have room, and these are amazing camps, and the curriculum's been written by certified teachers, and they're actually taught by certified teachers that are out for the summer. So actually one of the teachers was one of my child's teacher, and she's going to teach it, and he's so excited to see her. So just some really amazing people put this together, and it's going to be fun and educational. We had one last week, and we got the kids didn't want to leave when their parents were picking them up. They just had a blast. So they're building things, they're learning things, they're doing STEM projects. It's really, really cool.
It just really sounds like everyone needs to put this on their to-do list. At least come
Absolutely.
and check it out. If you've got kids or you're just a train lover at heart, Wendy, 55,000 square feet, that's really big. So there's a lot of
50,
things.
But it's 50, but yes, it's really big. It's very, very big, and it's really, really fun. So I really love it.
Where do we go for all the information if we want to buy tickets beforehand, or is it at the door?
So you can buy tickets beforehand, but it's just as easy at the door. And it's our website is TrainTastic.com. You can also find summer camp information on TrainTastic.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. And we're always we post a lot on Facebook of upcoming events and things that are happening, so you can get a lot of information from our Facebook as well.
All right, Wendy. Well, I appreciate your time. Congratulations on y'all's grand opening, and encourage folks to go and try out TrainTastic.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate you having me.
All righty, you guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.